have a problem. It's quite a common problem on C350Es. If you're familiar with the model, there's a few things that go wrong with them. 12-volt batteries, all standard sort of stuff. Starter motors they chew through, but also behind this wheel there is something called a PTC heater, which is used to, I think, heat the hybrid battery when the engine isn't running from cold. And they can go a bit wrong, and it manifests itself with a red 12-volt battery warning, which I replaced as a result in this car, and the auxiliary battery. That's a small battery in the passenger footwell, which is a battery in the C350E model. Other connection for the electrical connections for that are tended to corrode and can short out the whole high HV circuit, hence throwing the error. Start the car again, it won't actually start or go into drive, and what you have to do is sort of leave it for a period of time, come back to it the next day, and it will start. Really sort of annoying, so it can leave you stranded. And a lot of people look at that, panic, get towed and etc., when actually if you just wait a few hours, as inconvenient as that is, the car will actually start in petrol mode. And I'll sort of put a video up of that if I can as I'm talking. Anyway, what we're going to try and do, we've got this box into Mercedes. It's already been to Mercedes and they cleared the codes and it fixed it for a while, and they did some updates apparently. They gave me no paperwork, so I don't know how true that was. But what we're going to do today is it's booked in again to go to them, and they did mention they have a tips thing for the PTC heater, so it sounds like Mercedes know that PTC heaters are a common problem on these vehicles, as expected. But reading a lot of the forums, what they say is actually it could just be the electrical connector shorting. Clean it up if we can. We've got some contact cleaner and a bit of sandpaper, see whether that makes any difference, gets rid of the error message, at least temporarily. It's got 3 10mm, so one's there, there's a couple of pop rivets there, and then up there, where is it, there's another 10mm, so 10mm on there, 10mm on there, some poppy things there, trim removal tool for that, and a 10mm up there, and then it looks like this is just one half, and then the wheel arch liner on the other side is a different one. Interestingly, just spotted that the wheel arch liner, one bit of plastic, also goes under here. You can see it flows under, and then you've got 2 rivets, 2 pop rivets in there, not pop rivets, near the plastic clips. One there, so I'm gonna. The wheel arch liner is in 2 parts, and at the top it clips to the second part. There are 3 clips in there, so you just have to tab them down, 3 of them, to pull the wheel arch liner away. You can see the PTC heater there is visible. It has a ground cable on it. I decided to remove the ground cable first, and where I'm pointing now are 2 brackets. There are 2 nuts holding on the brackets that the PTC heater is secured to. So remove the ground cable and then remove those 2 bolts that I was just pointing to, and the whole thing should slide out. I'm pointing now to the bottom of the PTC heater because behind there, that is where the electrical connector is, the low voltage one, the normal sort of 12-pin common connectors. So what you do is undo those bolts, slide it out, then you can get to the back of the PTC heater. It will still be connected to the 400-volt bright orange wire, so be super careful of that. But then you'll be able to unclip the connector and you can see whether yours is corroded or not. Okay, so we've pulled the electric plug off. It looks okay. I've seen worse corroded connector plugs, and I didn't video it because it's quite hard to get to. I don't want to pull the... I'm just going to interrupt myself there just to share this tips case module that has been found online from Xentry tips. Xentry is the software that Mercedes use to communicate with their cars. You'll see here that there is a common cause of moisture ingress or corrosion, also foreign objects and dirt, because of the location of the PTC heater, I guess, behind that wheel arch liner, for the 12-volt female connector from the high voltage PTC heater booster. So even Mercedes know about this issue themselves. So yeah, just FYI there, when you're investigating this with Mercedes, give yourself a little bit of forearmed is forewarned, or forewarned is forearmed. The pipes sending the liquid to the through the heater off, unless I'm replacing the heater. Anyway, it didn't look too bad. It didn't look like there was much opportunity to clean the connections up, and does lead me to suspect that the PTC heater is at fault, not the connections. We'll try it in a minute, but I suspect the error's still going to be there. However, what it has done has allowed me to know and understand where the PTC heater is, and satisfied my curiosity on that connector, because had I not done it, I would have questioned it. Now, it's up to you as an owner of one of these cars, up to me, think about whether or not you want to tackle the replacement of the PTC heater yourself. They sell online, if you can find them, for about £1,600. I'm armed with that knowledge for when I go to Mercedes, knowing how easy it is to get to this now, popping the wheel arch liner off. With point worthy of note is it actually sits, you can see there, it sits in on a bracket that is on rails that slides in to align it, which is quite cool. Well engineered, I suppose. So just be aware, it is a high voltage component. Otherwise, reports I've seen on forums of people replacing it themselves, but there is a 400 volt wire going to it, and unless you have the capability, which most of us don't, of isolating the high voltage system, you're at risk of electrocution and subsequent death. So I'll be that on you. As much as I like to save money, I'm not prepared to kill myself for it. So we found the PTC heater, we've located the connection that we thought might be corroded, we've checked it, it didn't seem to be. So overall, that's a win. We're going to put this back together. Hope you found this video useful. If you did, if you're wondering where your PTC heater is, people talk about it a lot, common ailment with these vehicles. Now you know. Thanks for watching. See you again very soon. Cheers.